Blueface made that call, said, hey, it's time to go. He ain't playing this time. He dead serious. You gotta pack it up, it's time to go.
What on earth is going on between Rock Cuz and Chris C? It looks like she might as well put up her new address outside. There are feelings and a lot of chaos without any roof, walls, or restrooms. The fact that a woman is out there with her baby, not alone, makes it even more bizarre. They are in survival mode. Edition of me and mommy now. Hold off until firstly, how did we end up here? What happens when you and your child use WhatsApp to exchange wedding vows? On the sidewalk, Daddy was pushing a stroller with nowhere to go. Rumor has it that Blueface pulled the infant out of the crib, cradled him in his arms, and shut the door without any prior notice or planning. Furthermore, let's be honest, since the beginning, people have been criticizing Christian's parenting, now that she is independent.
Babe. Good class. I'm getting the glass out.
You can't just rip it like that.
I'm not ripping it. I'm getting it out. Look. You got it all over here. I'm about to go get a vacuum, but I ain't want to be that rough.
Shit.
Tell me where the vacuum at. Huh? Maybe like this.
The infant may have serious health issues, according to some reports, while others are conjecturing. I think the child might be experiencing developmental challenges, and I say this with all due respect. As if it were a summer tour, she is out there with Blueface, the man who has been shouting from roofs that the child isn't even his. He has been telling me that I don't look like the baby. This drama is currently being consumed by social media, as if it were the final episode of the craziest reality show ever made. This is a very contagious condition. While everyone is chatting, observing, and leaving comments, Christian is being painted as a freeloader. Now that Blueface has been dependent on someone, he is being drained because, guess what? Christian and the baby don't seem to fit in with him anymore, and he moved on to a new woman and a new drama. Not anymore. Now that she's out, there are allegations that a new boyfriend is helping her. Is she looking for a place to live and some peace and quiet amid all of this chaos? Or is she looking for love? Listen to what the streets are saying. Timelines are blowing up, and hashtags are abundant. I am not the cause of this catastrophe. I am merely bringing it to your screen. Remember that before you dig any deeper, mainly because I have questions. All set? Did Christian and Blueface secretly agree that Christian would always be embroiled in shady drama? In fact, it appears that they live on chaos. This isn't just any beef. It is a never-ending, full-fledged, toxic narrative. Furthermore, it is now clear that Blueface is done with her for good.
What is wrong with you, kid? That's what you gonna do with a newborn baby on the way. Set the house on fire. This bitch is dumb.
What's wrong with throwing her out of the house, cutting her off, and leaving her in the dust? There will be no more back and forth or cunning connections. As of right now, Christian is officially homeless. Everyone is in a panic because, after all, wasn't she just flaunting her cash chains and reality TV purse outside? Some claim to have first-hand knowledge of what's going on, and it's possible that Sis was broke the entire time. What happened to the money, for instance? Indeed, Christian has become totally dependent on Blueface, insiders said. No cash, no backup plan, just his sentiments and whatever he was willing to part with. She even went so far as to go on the internet and begin sobbing and sniffling while dragging Blueface as though he's, please don't misunderstand. Let's be honest, he was providing for her, housing her, and keeping the lights on while the antagonist, in her story, accused him of being the monster and said a lot of ridiculous things to damage his reputation. Nobody here is saying that Blueface is a saint without sin. He has been crazy too. He is definitely toxic, but let's be honest. In reality, Chrisean has been out there acting as if he wasn't the one controlling her entire lifestyle. As if she hadn't done anything wrong. She's been reckless, slapping him in the head with live bottles and calling him every imaginable term before turning around and begging for forgiveness. Chaos is rampant, and this is all taking place for the A world. To observe, it's not only drama either. The whole thing has gone haywire, and every second is being viewed online like a movie with no definitive ending. Supposedly, Chrisean and Rock tried to set fire to Blueface's home because she was angry. Let's talk about it. Yes, definitely. An overt attempt at arson during a conflict. Not only that, it's a mess. That might be dangerous. Yes, even though we know that Blueface is not an angel, this is a whole new level of chaos. She is currently not living at the man's house, but her wild and insane online penning of weird things is what has the internet in a frenzy. While utilizing his Wi-Fi in the same crib, you're pulling him on live like it's nothing, like a girl. Whoa, when you think things can't get much crazier. She demonstrates her new partner by flaunting a totally different man, even though she still lives with Blueface. Be logical. Why are you renting out a man's home while blogging about having a romantic involvement with another man? Is it bravery or delusion? Who is it that is giving her advice? For I must see her friends, or rather, her lack of friends, at this moment. You couldn't maneuver in this way around a real person. Blueface continued to feed her and clothe her. She threw several men in his face when he turned around.
Posted a new video with her new boo, NCAA star Titan Newton. While the video cute, some people couldn't help but notice that the dude looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there.
We should talk about that new man. She did, in fact, post a video of herself with collegiate football player Titan Newton. Even though she seemed to be being mocked, something was visible to onlookers. He appeared uncomfortable. He reportedly had that "get me out of here" expression on his face. Despite being a video, I'm not particularly touched by it. Blueface was interrupted by his mother. It was like a Sunday service. She openly thanked Jesus for freeing her kid from Chrisean's grasp and said she was glad Chrisean had found someone else so she could finally be alone with Blueface. Mother is that, you know. She was happy that Chrisean might no longer take advantage of her son, which is also positive, but wait, the internet's crying is still getting there. People are concerned that she and her child don't have a safe place to sleep as she spends money on jewels, expensive stuff, and clout movements. It's not just her turmoil with the men either. She is now being chastised for her negligence once more. Things are becoming out of hand, and everyone's tracking of its reduction in real time. As a matter of fact, Chrisean has already been criticized for her shortcomings as a mother. She has been the object of criticism for months, claiming that she is not taking the appropriate steps for her child.
Child, thank you, Jesus, won't he do it? They make a cute couple. That's it. Get a baby by him. That's gonna be a cute baby too. I'm gonna do like y'all did. He's the one. He's the one.
When Blueface publicly declared that the baby wasn't his and threw them both out, you would think she would take control of her life. However, she is still chaotic, in a downward spiral, and doesn't put the child first. He is dependent on her, and she is the child's mother regardless of the father. But, judging by her behavior, nobody is noting that she is behaving like a real mother, and, to be honest, nobody is surprised anymore. Her continuous existence is a soap opera, and parenting doesn't seem to be part of the plot. She has been openly rejecting the possibility that her son has autism, which is far more serious. Denying it, in fact, and others are saying that's because admitting it would put her in the middle of some tough problems, like the alcohol and other drugs she allegedly used during her pregnancy. Not everyone is just speculating, though. She even received criticism from her old best friend. Her sister wasn't receptive to her attempts to help Chrisean get her son assessed and supported, she claimed. You're going to disregard the one person trying to help your child, for example. All of this is superfluous. A baby only needs stability, love, and care, not clout-chasing denial and instability. Social media is growing during that time. On the timeline, people are pulling her left and right.
To the house, Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, like we offer the help as much as we can. Like my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this.
One user
Even forget the Blueface drama was posted. Not even she is raising her child. And the comment received thousands of likes because an unfortunate number of people agree. Somehow, the baby ends up in the crossfire. Since he is the one involved in this mess, he deserves far better. The child's well-being should always come before any influence, viral moment, or online controversy. She is way too preoccupied with chasing men and power as if they were the objective, while kids are ignored and living on the periphery. Additionally, a few of you women don't even act in that manner. You are skilled at attracting attention while running your business. Thus, why is it that, as a Christian, she is unable to restrain her desires? You can hop from man to man and flex all day, but that baby still needs a mother. People say the same thing over and over again. It isn't that deep. Simply take care of your kid. Why do you put more effort on Blueface than your son? People get frustrated as a result. They both hurt, another user summarized. Both of them are a hot mess, but now we're here, watching the whole thing happen. What's most ridiculous is that it's true. While we eagerly await the next chapter in this real-life drama, the best I believe I will keep everyone updated at every turn. Every ludicrous post, every chance encounter, every awkward headline. Now that I have you, I would really like to hear your opinions. Really, how do you feel about everything that is going on? Is there any hope for her recovery? Or is it over? Feel free to share your thoughts in the box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the drama, tea, and other content. There will be more, I promise, so don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Until then, see you later.